Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Bulby Reviews, a video series where I, Bulbison, review video games. Today I'm going to be reviewing a game that I said I was going to review, 6 months ago. Yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, today we are going to be talking about Bowser's Fury, which is available with Super Mario 3D World on Switch. So in my 3D World review, which you should definitely go check out by the way, I said that Bowser's Fury was big enough to warrant its own video, and I stand by that claim. Some people say Bowser's Fury is just a side mode, but I don't really think that's true. Honestly, if they added a bit more to the game, I would totally spend $60 on it. Heck, I would probably spend $60 on it even if it was only an hour, but my bad money spending problems are besides the point. I just think everyone needs to know that this game is... Can you just get to the review already? Oh yeah, this is a review, isn't it? Yeah, I should probably get to that. Thanks, Jimmy. Don't mention it. Okay, well, now that we're back on track, let's get into the story. Bowser is mad because Bowser Jr. drew on his face, so now he is big and wants to destroy everything. Yeah, that's it. I remember back when the game was first announced, everybody was theorizing about the story and how Bowser had turned all the characters into cats and how he got possessed by a demon or something. But no, he's just angry. I mean, it's a Mario game. Can we really expect anything more than that? Okay, now here comes the part that really matters in a Mario game, the gameplay. So this game shares controls with Super Mario 3D World, meaning that your movement options are pretty limited, so you're not pulling off any insane tricks like in Mario Odyssey, but that doesn't mean moving around in this game isn't fun. Heck, I think this is some of the most fun I've had in a game just running around doing nothing. As I talked about in my 3D World review, the Switch port of Super Mario 3D World boosts the running speed immensely, which makes it so much fun to just run and jump at super fast speeds. Unfortunately, in this game you can only play as Mario, so there's no breaking the sound barrier as Blue Toad, but hey, I mean, this game technically has 2-player. And by that I mean the second player has to play as Bowser Jr. and have no control over basically anything, but I mean, it's better than the weird star thing they had in Mario Galaxy. I don't even know if I can call that multiplayer. This game also has the same power-ups as 3D World, meaning yes, you can still turn into little Mario, and yes, he still doesn't have his hat. One gripe I have with the game is the use of coins. Because there is none. This game pulls a Mario Odyssey, and instead of using lives like in normal 3D World, it takes coins away every time you die. But unlike Mario Odyssey where it takes 10 coins, in Bowser's Fury it takes 50. You would think, wow, why would they take so many coins from you? And yeah, I would probably ask the same thing. But there really is no point because there's nothing to use the coins on. In Mario Odyssey, losing coins made sense because there was an entire store that you could spend your coins in to buy costumes or even moons. But in Bowser's Fury, if you just don't die the entire way through the game, then you'll just have an overabundance of coins that you can look at. That's about all they're useful for. So in this game, you run around collecting cat shines to save Lake Lapcat from Bowser, who is big and mad, as I said earlier. At random points in the game, Bowser will wake up and start attacking you and Bowser Jr. But when you collect enough cat shines, a giant cat bell will start to glow, and when you collect it, you will get the amazing image of Super Saiyan Cat Mario projected into your retinas. Here's where you get to fight Bowser, and it is one of the only boss fights in the game. You do this boss fight 4 times, but each time it gets a bit harder. Hey, so I'm going to be talking about the final boss fight now, so if you don't want to see that, then just skip to this timestamp right here, but otherwise, the final boss fight is, So basically, after you beat the 4th Fury Bowser fight, you see Bowser Jr. grieve for his dead father, and then BAM! He's back, and he steals all the Giga Bells. He's probably going to use them to turn into some sort of Super Meowser, and he just put them in a bubble. Yeah, that's all he does. You just chase him around a bit, hit him with the bubble 4 times, jump on him with Furry Plussy, which I will never be able to get out of my head, and he's back to normal. Bowser then tries to attack Mario, which Bowser Jr. promptly stops because he's my buddy, and then he yells at me? I thought we were buddies. And that's the end of the game. One thing I hear a lot of people say is that the game is a side mode because it is way too short, and while yes, it is indeed not the longest, like average playtime is 4 hours, that is just the first 50 shines it takes to complete the game, so if you go for 100%, it'll be much more than that. This game is honestly really good, and even though I complained a bit about it in this video, I think it's well worth the money. plus you get a whole nother game with it, and that's also an awesome game. If you liked Mario Odyssey, I would say give it a shot. Also, the music is really good, so...
You just had to mention it.